Welcome to Ukraine Daily Report channel.
First of all, good day to everyone. Today, I will give you the latest developments in the Ukraine-Russia war on June 12th. First, new fighters of the 1129th Anti-Aircraft Missile Unit continue to destroy anti-aircraft targets in the skies of Ukraine. Clashes continue on the northern outskirts of Staromayorsk. Days ago, the enemies dropped a flag on a house with a drone, claiming that they had captured the entire village. Unfortunately, the defense forces have to be prepared that the enemy will sooner or later enter the northern outskirts. The loss of the village with farms in the north would significantly worsen the tactical situation of the defenders of Yarozhane. The enemy tried to capture the village from time to time, even advancing to the center of the village, but these advances were stopped. We would like to share the post of a soldier in the region to bring it to the public's attention. Due to the strange and possibly unprofessional actions of the command of the 1st Motorized Brigade, the defense forces lost more than 15 square kilometers of land forcibly taken by the Marines and territorial defense units last year. From the words of the warrior, as a result we have 1. The legal wing's defense failed. The person in charge of defense was promoted. 2. Staromayorsky's defense failed. The village is under enemy control. Actually everything, warriors surrounded in the village. They are not taken out, but they report to Kiev that everything is under control. 3. The commander of the 1st Tank Brigade, Kodalo, who is generally responsible for the defense sector, is promoted to the rank of OK Zahid to the position of general. 4. Most of the soldiers who can share experience, transfer knowledge of tactical medicine, tactics, weapons, equipment, weapons or transfer to 100 or 300 soldiers will not return to their duties. The enemy is building engineering fortifications to 0.7 kilometers northeast of Vovchansk. Appropriate equipment is used in the studies. At least one was destroyed by the defense forces in this area in May. Traditionally, IFS is the enemy's force. The bastards are digging, unfortunately. It is also worth noting that the defense forces are trying to destroy Katsap engineering equipment in the Kharkiv region, which they are trying to use to create positions. Video from fighters of the 57th OMB are showing the operation of FPV drones on the working equipment of Muscovites. Unfortunately, the enemy has too many men and engineering vehicles to ignore the losses and continue their work. The opponent takes every opportunity to dig. They dig everywhere and they have an advantage here. This video in no way justifies the problem of training the IFS in Kharkiv Oblast in 2023, when the enemy is much more passive and deep in its own territory. Defense Forces fighters wreak havoc on the mountains on the eastern outskirts of Razdalivka. The enemy has recently become more active in the settlements of Vyimka, Vasil and Razdalivka and is trying to break the positions of the Ukrainian army. Especially the enemy is reaching the last one and trying to hold on. The defense forces met the BMP with landing fire, but this was far from the last attempt to fly into the village and take up positions there. Despite the defeat, they are successful in promotion, as is the case everywhere. The Siversk area is not very public compared to other directions, despite reports of successful repelling of attacks on the mountain. Constant pressure from Muscovites is trying to rein in the brigades that have been standing without rotation for more than 2 years. Information is difficult to obtain, but we are still observing changes in the LBZ so that it does not turn into unpleasant consequences. Do not forget to subscribe to be informed about the latest news and express your thoughts in the comments.